7 Comfort on call.
Hello, Brad.
Hey, Chris. Today we're going to talk about robots, but before we talk about the latest and greatest, let me take you down a trip down memory lane about some of the other robots we've talked about.
Okay.
Remember this one that would go through farm fields and use a laser beam to zap weeds? Okay, there was that one. There was this one from the U.S. military. A robot with a gun does not seem like a good idea to me, but they are testing it in the Middle East. They say it's to shoot down drones. We don't really know. We've had many stories about the Boston Dynamics.
Dancing robots.
They're amazing. We've talked about the Optimus, the Tesla robot, okay? So this is one of the latest and greatest robots. And I do want to say that we need to accept the fact that robots are going to be a part of our lives sooner than many of us suspect, okay? But with that said, this company, UBTECH, is from China. This is the Walker S1, which already was a very sophisticated robot. It's really designed for industrial purposes. They give some diagrams, and most notably, notice there's a big red emergency stop button on the back. That is probably a good idea. That's a good idea, okay? But when you look at some of the other things with this robot, it's about 5'4", it's about 95 pounds. Look at this, this 360 degrees multimodal perception, stereoscopic vision, dexterous hands, self-developed integrated joints. And this is what's interesting. It has its own, they call it the ROSA 2.0 robotic operating system. It's one of those large language models, also known as AI. Artificial intelligence, yes. And in fact, that's one of the interesting things about this robot is that it can learn by watching, which is really a great feat. Well, think about it in an industrial application, though, where you can just simply show it what to do and it can do it. That's amazing. Okay. So that's the Walker S1. They have just premiered the Walker S2. I don't even have a still picture of it because it's not even on their website yet, but the internet is blowing up about this thing because here's why. China launches world's first robot that can operate autonomously 24/7. Now what are we talking about? Okay, this Walker S2 robot can walk for 2 hours. It can stand for 4 hours. It's powered by a 48-volt lithium battery in a dual battery system, and it takes about 90 minutes to charge the battery. But what's amazing about it is that it can change its own battery, and this is why the internet is blowing up. Let's take a look at the video and we'll see how it works. Thoughts?
I'm terrified, but also amazed.
Okay, think it through though. So it knows when it needs to change its battery. So it just keeps operating until when it breaks down. Then what?
Or somebody hits the emergency stop button?
Hopefully, because otherwise there's a robot that knows how to repair robots, and there's other robots making parts for robots, and you can see how...
And they're learning while watching.
Yes. It's coming sooner than we think.
Man versus machine. Machine's looking pretty good right now. Brad, thanks so much.